I haven't spoken in a while. This project is on hiatus, as are many other projects. I am not doing really well today. Not terrible, but some things. And I came back. Oh, I had a really glorious nap while listening to some long video with some ADHD assessor. I have no idea what was in the video, but they kept going and going, and I just fell asleep and with this. And then I went to a shop, and then I went for a bike ride, and then I came back, and I needed to have dinner, and I decided to watch a video about trams and streetcars because I love transport and I care about like public transport. But yeah, I'm halfway through, and for the last, it's a long video. It's about 50 minutes. So I could I managed to do about 15, and then yeah, my mind got hijacked, and I'm not sure I will be able to finish the video, even though I really want to. But for now, I'm pausing. I'm boiling some water to heating up some water to take a shower. We're having water problems because of the hot weather. Hopefully after the shower I'll feel better and I will be able to finish the video, or maybe tomorrow or some other time. But I am gonna express gratitude to my narcissistic ex-friend who screwed this up for me. Not completely, but significantly, and I will have to do something about it. Probably just wait and peel it off. So, how did it happen? You ask me. Public transport and a narcissistic ex-friend. How is that connected? Well, it is connected in the way that I'm alive, and I've been doing life, and I've been using public transport, and I'm autistic, so apart from it just being my hobby and my interest, like transport, I really like it. It's also a system which I was a very active user of for some years, so I would just automatically analyze it and think oh, that doesn't make any sense. This is not good. It could be improved, and there are problems associated with it, and that is fixable and things like that. And then the hobby aspect. So there are a lot of urbanism, articles, videos, content, and I like it because it's the system that I like to analyze, and some of those people who are talking about that, they're more knowledgeable than I am. They could be specialists, so they have even more ideas. I'm ooh, okay, I haven't thought about that. That's interesting. And because I also like transport, I'm show me the train. I'm so happy. Maybe the other another aspect is that, so while I was a current user of public transport, nowadays I'm mostly not, because public transport is close to non-existent in rural Armenia. So I'm now a hitchhiker mostly, which is that situation. I would love for it to improve. So it's still close to my heart, personally. I was personally affected by shitty public transport, and I have endured a lot of suffering. especially as a child. Like taking public transport as a child was a big challenge for me. It was like a big problem, a big issue, a big, just a pain in the fucking ass, and like pain throughout the whole body. So I had a friend. So these are the things you would talk to about. You would talk about to, oh shit, I'm confusing the preposition. So these are the things you would talk about with a friend. Uh, so I would somehow start this conversation, or I mean, just, oh, I've watched this video, or like I've taken this form of transport and I've been thinking. So I would like to share, or like I would talk about, we would delve into the childhood. And I was like, oh, those fucking like bus stops that, oh God, I have public transport trauma from childhood. So yeah, I would express something like that. And then we would have like endless and endless fucking conversation for hours that, like, I'm a bit distant from it now. I can get into it and then I'm gonna be fucking trapped there because, the escape was not planned. Um, but like now I'm looking at it from like, kind of separately, standing a bit aside, and I'm like, what was the fucking point? There is no fucking point in it. It's just like resisting nothing. Like no one is pushing anything, just like resisting and arguing and like being confrontational for no reason for hours. So what was the conversation about, you ask? A cat. A cat is here. No, don't flop my phone. Don't do that. Please. Okay. God, where do I start untangling it? I mean, it would be linear, obviously, but now it's like a big mess in my mind. And once I get into the conversation, I get into the middle of the conversation, not into the beginning of the conversation. But so I would be like saying that, ooh, like we have this like car problem, that like everything is done for cars, and the public transport is like, there are these problems with public transport which affect this and this and that, and that's as bad. And like, oh, I would love that to happen. And my narcissistic ex-friend would just argue with every point. And like by argue, I don't mean like have any arguments, as in like, no, like actually this is not bad, this is actually good because of that. It's just, why the fuck does anyone need it? I don't need it. I want a car. Why do people need to walk? I don't want to walk. And like, oh God. Shit, yeah. Yeah, like, they are not. It's weird. I can either be there and just like go completely insane, or I can step aside, and I cannot even like cite it because it's such bullshit. I don't know, like the video, just I'm trying to come up with an example. The video was about like streetcars in Canada getting stuck in traffic. So I would say, oh, like it kind of happened where I used to live too, not at the big scale, so I don't think it was that important. But so anyway, I would mention something like this, like, oh, like there are these cars, these trams, these streetcars, but they get stuck in traffic, and like people have to wait. And my narcissistic ex-friend, but why do they need to go somewhere? I don't need to go fucking anywhere. Why are they there? And I'm like, because like people go places. I would say that because people go to work. Why do people go to fucking work? I don't work. I always said that no one has to work. Like people who work are dumbasses, and it's all about their work. They're only interested in their work. Why are they so like boring and disgusting and stupid? And I'm like, dude, people go to places. Like, so then I'm, you know, first, why do so bad? It just blows my fucking mind. It should be obvious that people go to places, and that's how just the world works. But then you see a person, you're talking to a person who doesn't seem to understand that. So I would be like stuck in this position of trying to prove to him that people go places and they have legitimate reasons to go places. And everything that fuck himself is using is based on like people going places. And he himself would go places, so like it's a thing that's needed. So yeah, I would, yeah, so like, yeah, people like go to like, university, visit someone, work, like commutes are happening. So he would say, well, I don't have a university education, and it did like university, that's shit, and no one has to study anyway, no one has to work. Who are like people who work, they're stupid, and that's their problem. So I would try to make it more personal. I'm like, what do you mean? You order stuff online, you order delivery services. For shit to get to you, someone needs to use something. Someone needs to walk, or like to take public transport, or like cycle, take a car. No, I didn't remember what would happen that, but like no, like yeah, that's, yeah, of course that's needed when everybody needs to, but no, like they, I don't know, it should somehow happen without me caring. Like you, like, no, we're still arguing about something. No, like what you're saying, I'm still gonna say something else. So then I'm like, you go to fucking hospitals, people go to fucking hospitals. That is, so the, again, like, oh, I'm so sick, and I'm like, I'm in so much pain and everything, and like this is the most important part. So I'm like, I'm trying to appeal to like, personally significant things of personally significant to this person, and yeah, it's not fucking working, because he's just like dead set on like keeping arguing. I don't know about what. And oh fuck. So yeah, it would be, well, they could take a taxi, and like, why don't they use a car? I'm like, because public transport is a thing. Car is a privilege, first of all. So like, why aren't they eating cupcakes? It's a dumb question. And even if the cars were like not a privilege, not like actually the you know the cake. Not they're not the bread. Cars are cake, they're not bread. But even if they were, there should be still options. Then it was, well, it's, if someone fucking wants this weird thing of like walking instead of doing what I want, that it's their fault and no one has to care what they want. I want this, so it should be for like, everything should be designed to fit me. And what's their fucking claim? And then I would like, I'm just, yeah, I'm completely insane at that point. I'm just, what is going on? I'm like, how do you even imagine it? I would like go from like practical actually angle, like everyone should have a car. First of all, like again, it's cake, it's privilege. Second, not all people like can drive. There are children, there are minors, there are old people. And cars take up fucking space. Like designing a system of like transferring everyone where they need to go, even though you're saying they don't need to fucking go anywhere because you're not going anywhere. Design it with like individual vehicles is so dumb. So I would be explaining that. And then he would just start whining and like being the biggest victim of like, but I want a car. And why are you like for like why are you not allowing me to have a car? I'm in so much pain and I'm so disabled. Yeah, like the disabled. Oh god. I will never know. But the disabled aspect would be also like another like personal thing that I would try to appeal to, because that person claimed to be like so much about the rights of the disabled people. I was like, dude, like you yourself 2 weeks ago you were talking about like European countries and how like people in wheelchairs and like with other mobility issues can like not be stuck in the room, and now you're like advocating for like not having anything to help them or anyone else to not be stuck in the room. You're like, but I want to sit in the room and I don't want to fucking anything, so everyone should be like that. Why are you doing that? And then there would be like the political aspect, because like, yeah, he was claiming to be like the biggest lefty. Yeah, but also like, the cars are like, they're big manufacturing companies with like conservatives running them, and it's all about fucking don't even know what, I don't know their motivation is, but probably like money and power. Why are you so invested in it? Like, why are you trying to support this shit? So yeah, then he would start like, yeah, becoming like the biggest fucking victim in the world of I don't know what. Well, I want a car. Why you're like forbidding me to have a car? I'm like, no one is like, what are you talking about? And he's like, I don't like, why I have to, I'm like, I have so many problems. Why do I have to like adjust for anyone else? People have to adjust for me. I'm like, yeah, it's just, I'm lost at this point. So this person has been sitting at home forever, for decades. He's not going anywhere. He is not driving. He doesn't know how to do anything. He doesn't move in the world. Everything is done for that person by other people. He doesn't have a car. He says he wants a car, but then again, like, if he had a car, he wouldn't move a fucking finger to do anything about that car. He wouldn't like go to the mechanic, like pay the taxes for the car, like get fuel for it. He wouldn't drive. He would be just fucking sitting there and bitching because that's what he does. And I'm like, what do you even want? You are not in any way like limited by what I'm saying. If you're claiming that you're like so disabled and everything, well, like in the places where people care about public transport, they usually also care about like accessibility and everything. And all those nice streets with like level pedestrian crossings and like trams and everything, they also have like lanes for like disabled like vehicles for disabled people, and they have like subsidies and everything. So like, what are you talking about? And no one is stopping you from having a car. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking like about a system that is not beneficial only to it's only beneficial to like the car lobby and everything, and just I don't know who, like politicians. You and I clearly remember that at some point he was like, there were a few conversations like that, maybe like three or four, and he would like accuse me of, well, now I for no reason, because of you talking, like I feel guilty for wanting a car, and I just want a car. I'm like, well, that's clearly a you problem, because no one blamed you for anything, even though you fucking deserved it. But yeah, now like he's being attacked also because yeah, I wanted to talk about like liberal policies and like urbanism, because he wants a car. And the another kind of termination of this conversation would be him just so after about 3 hours of the shit, he would like flip and say, so after I give like yeah, it's this and that and like this argument and that argument, so you're like, you talk that, like, do you still support it, that like this is good for this policy, and that like he would, I don't fucking know about anything and I don't care anyway, so why do we need to talk about it? I don't want to talk about it. And I'm like sitting there covered in shit because you're my friend. I'm your friend. It's important to me on like personal level, just like as a person in the world having to live here. I have negative experiences. It's an interest of mine. It's like a political interest of mine, which you seem to share, which you say you share. So I am interested in it. Why? What do you mean? But no, at that point he was like, oh, fuck it, whatever. And yeah, just yeah, not remove himself from the conversation, but just yeah, like there would not be any responses to that topic anymore. I guess because like at no point did I say that, oh yeah, you're so right, like everything should be like you say, be like you, a fucking dumb 3-year-old, came up with whatever that doesn't work, but yeah, you're so right. So now this sort of fucking bullshit is in my head. I started the video, I started watching the video 15 minutes in, I'm like, I see that like my ears are registering the sounds, but my mind is busy with that. And the worst part was that like two things I would say. So I would explain all of that and like basically back him into a corner because like yeah, people go places, that's a fact of life, and everything you're using depends, everything you want depend, like everything you like depends on people going places, that's just it, and doing whatever you say that they don't need to do because that's dumb, and you think better, like you think you know better. uh so I would explain that, and he would be forced to back off that one. But at no point it was like, ooh, okay, I was dumb, like I understood now, I realized, yeah, because like I was what's the word, I was misinformed, or like I misconstrued it, I was wrong, yeah. An interesting expectation from like a person with narcissism. Yeah, no, that doesn't happen. uh so like after all these explanations that would come to like him not getting out of there anywhere because like there is no place, I'm like, yeah, like admit it. Because I'm fucking, yeah, I have patience. um especially if I don't fucking get it why you're so like, what are you doing? So I couldn't fathom why he wouldn't just, yeah, okay, I got it. So like, yeah, we're yeah, like we're together in it. Uh, like not even together. Yeah, okay, I got it. It's yeah, like well, now I'm also thinking about it. It's yeah, but this is completely yeah, it should be like this. Not for like for me to be right. It's not. It's these are not even my fucking ideas. But like you explain to a person that the door should be the door frame for it to open, and they flip their shit and like, no one should go through doors because I don't go through. So you eventually explain to them that like yeah, their doors are needed and this is why, and like here's proof that you're also using them and like they are needed for you. Uh, so at that point you kind of like expect that yeah okay like doors are needed, yeah, sure. No, it didn't happen. And the other one was that, yeah, just if we look at it as, as it's my interest, no engagement. Again, like there was this perception that there was some kind of conflict, and now we resolved it. And now would be the time for him to like, oh, okay, so you like it. It's interesting for you. Like, let me get into it. Or like at least listen to you and like, oh yeah, like I got it. This is I can look at it from this perspective. No, at that point he was like, no, fuck it. I don't. Yeah, if I cannot win, like why this war, war on cars? Then why would I engage in it? I was so so I would be sitting there, yeah, covered in shit, and like feeling exhausted, obviously, just confused. What was that? Hurt and just fucking sad because I came to a friend with like my passion and there is nothing there. And I would, I sometimes, a few times I asked him, like, I am not doing this to you. You have things I completely don't fucking care about. I don't care about your stupid dolls. I don't give a shit about. I'm like zero interested in your dumb dolls. Do I behave like that? Do you want me to behave like that with you? Like go for 3 hours that no one needs dolls because I don't have dolls? Oh, it's because I'm so isolated. No, it's like it should good. You should be isolated. And you also can do something else. But I want dolls. And no, that's then it's your problem because you just want it. Why should everyone? So I could do the same if you want. Do like do you think it's a good do you think it's good friendship at communication? Yeah, I well, yeah. Oh, maybe you'd be better off without me. I spoil everything. You should just go away. Everyone abandons me. I'm so like pity me. Um, so I would be thinking, sitting there and thinking like, should I just like it would be fucking hard for me because it's very unnatural. It's like I'm not dumb. I am not interested in stupid fucking dolls. Someone else is interested in stupid fucking dolls. It's their interest. And this fuck shit, this dipshit happens to be my friend. So I'm thinking, should I just like withdraw any of my kind of this mind empathy stretching for the things I don't care about that he has, because this is apparently the way to go, and to just like feed him his own feces. But I fucking couldn't. Not only because it's a not insurmountable task, but it's very difficult to just like trying not to get what the person is saying on purpose. That is kind of fucking difficult, and just what's the point of it? So I would like go. didn't make like emotional sense. So I would, I was the one who would initiate all the conversations. So yeah, I would like come to talk to my friend, wait for them to start talking about their dumb dolls, and then start this. Why did I go there? Like my motivations to go to talk to him are like, you're my friend. I miss you, and I want to share something, and I want to hear about your stuff. And then I need to like withdraw and take away everything. So the opposite things. Like, what kind of friendship is this? And then also, just like the dumb dolls themselves, I have autistic hyperempathy. Like, they are not responsible for this dipshit behavior. They have a right to exist. I don't want to do that. I don't want to like shit for on like dolls in a vacuum as a hobby to like, I don't know, get revenge or like even like feed the feces to the dumbass. So I would consider it, but yeah, my whole being was like, no, I don't want to do that. Which meant that basically those 3 hours of dipshitting and arguing and just being incredibly unpleasant and dismissive and like, and then like flipping and just like, yeah, going away, they will just, no consequences to that, nothing, because i'm not I'm not gonna start like engaging in warfare. They are not gonna say like, oh yeah, okay, that was dumb of me, I shouldn't have. And I will try to like get into trams a little bit and just like listen and engage with you like you do with my dumb fucking dolls. No, so just, yeah, basically 3 hours of just insanity with a lot of consequences for me. But yeah, no, I couldn't find a way to adjust my behavior somehow for there to be consequences for that dipshitting, or for there to be change. Because yeah, the only thing I could do is like not talk about it to my narcissistic ex-friend. And it's like, again, like, I'm coming there to talk to my friend, but I should like avoid, like, that doesn't match here. So anyway, I'm stuck with this. I'm hoping it will go away because I want to watch the videos. Still bad. Just literally arguing and like starting conflict and drama for no reason, for just for the sake of conflict and drama. There were two options. Like, either I would come with something he agrees with. There are no views, actually. There are no values there. There are no thoughts. There are just these like delusional 3-year-old idiot who's like, this is the right thing, and like, no, that's it. So should be like this, whatever, like, should be like that. So either somehow like my conclusions and opinions and views are in a way similar to the opinions of the dumb 3-year-old, somehow we can match them, then it would be like we're ganging up against the world, the all the stupid ones, or I am the stupid one. There was never anything else. Just always a fight. Something I shouldn't have done. 4.5 fucking years. That's a big, big fuck up. Big mistake. Like a whole line of the same mistake over and over again. Not happy about it.